Hello, welcome to Gabie's Knit Goodies. I am out here on my back deck because I wanted to record near my hydrangeas because I love them. And they're almost getting past their prime, so I wanted to get them in a video. I have some other color ones over there that I would love to record in front of, but it just doesn't have a spot to sit. Okay, I guess I'll start with what I'm wearing, but first you can find me at Okay, I stopped the wind chimes, but I can't stop the wind. So I will bring you closer after I show you what I'm wearing. This is the Sara Tank Top by Sara Nordland, and it is a free pattern. I think I found it on Ravelry, but it brings you to like a yarn website where it has it there. It is knit bottom up, flat back and forth, and it has like a fisherman's rib, but like a reverse fisherman's rib. You do the button band as you go, and so it's totally seamless. You knit after you split for the underarms, and you knit the triangles all the same on the front and the back. And then you do a Kitchener for the top of the shoulders. So I like it a lot. I think it's really cute. It is a DK weight pattern, I believe, and I used my own hand-dyed yarn in the colorway Caramel Macchiato. I like the shaping, the top. It has a straight finish, and the only thing I would change that I did is I think that my straps are a little bit too long, because like I kind of pull it up so that it's not too low in the front, but then it makes the back come down too much and makes the sides not sit straight. So if I had shortened the straps just a little bit, or just made them, I don't know if I followed the pattern or just tried to make it for just guess my size for the length of my straps here, and I just did it wrong. So yeah, I think that would make it sit straight on the sides. But if I don't kind of pull it up in the front, then it's a little too low for my comfort. But it's cute and I like it. So, and somehow I've ordered the wind to kind of stop, so that's wonderful. The birds are chirping. Hopefully the outdoor noise won't be too distracting. Okay. So I did say the pattern is written by Sara Nordland, but I found it as a free pattern available on a yarn website, and all the links will be below, my yarn shop, as well as all the patterns that I'm talking about. All right, let's move on to more summer knitting. What should I have in here? I feel like I'm missing a project. I have made some progress on my 05 tie-side tank by Eleanor Alice Knits. Let's see. So I have done the split for the armholes. This is also knit bottom up. You knit 2 pieces bottom up because you have your split here, and the side edging is also done as you go. And then you attach it with a little crossover method here, and then you split for your side. And it has kind of an interesting construction. So instead of like this one, for example, you bind off right under the arms, a chunk of stitches. This one doesn't have you bind off any. In fact, it has you run some waste yarn through the row here, these sides, little rib stitches here, when you split, because when you do the back side, you're going to be picking up stitches so it can have that same little crossover look under the arms as it does here at the side split. So I think that's kind of neat, and I haven't done that before. And then also, she has you do like rapid decreases. Let's see here. So that's how you get kind of the underarm shaping. And it's not going to be straight like this one is. It's going to, you know, angle. So it's a different construction than what I've done, and I like it. So I was supposed to put the back side on waste yarn, which would make it easier, but I didn't do that. I left it on the cord because my cord is long. But it is a little bit of a pain, especially when I'm trying to show you guys stuff. Maybe this side will be easier to see. So like I said, we have those rapid, or you decrease like every row, every other row, I forget what it is, right after the edging, and then it slows down until you're just knitting the pattern straight. And it is a sort of a basket weave pattern, but it's tiny. But it gives a nice texture. I think it's pretty. Yeah. I do have to, it's definitely memorizable without a problem, but I do have to think. I very much still have to think about when I need to do like 3 purls, 1 knit, or 3 knits, 1 purl, or knit, purl, knit, purl. So it's not totally mindless. However, I do find it fairly soothing. It is fingering weight yarn, knit on tiny needles for a garment, but at least it doesn't have any sleeves. 2.5 millimeter, a size 1.5 US, which is something I would use for socks. I use 1.5 or even a size 2 for socks, I think. Or maybe it's 2 millimeter for socks. I should know that because I have socks right here. So these are a 1.5 US 1.5, so 2.5 millimeter for socks. So it's a whole garment knit out of sock weight yarn and sock size needles, but without sleeves. So does it really count as a whole garment? Probably not. So I've gotten this much done of the top part of the body after the sleeves. So I don't have a whole lot to go before I do the neck. And it's like a crew neck. It has fairly wide straps, which is nice. I think it kind of looks a little bit like a vest in a way. Like I feel like I could wear this over something in the cooler months. Oh, and the yarn is just, not just peachy, it is peaches and cream. And that is hand dyed by me, available on Etsy if you like it. All right, let's get on to crochet project. And I'm unraveling my crochet project by accident. The one good thing about crochet when it unravels is it unravels stitch by stitch, as opposed to like dropping a stitch and then you have it run down through the middle of your garment. It is a little easier, not as devastating. So this I am doing without a pattern for my daughter, and it is obviously crochet. not knitting. It is like a summer sweater, bathing suit, cover up type thing. I think it's turning out very cute, and it is like very close to being done. And it kind of matches my flowers. How fun is that? Let's see. Sometimes it's so hard to figure out if you're in the shot or not in the shot. There we go. So as you can tell, I only have like, I don't know, 3 inches maybe left on one sleeve, and then it will be done and she can wear it. I need to weave in my ends. Originally I was thinking I'd pick up something around the neckline, but I don't think I need to. So, there it is. I like it. She likes it and wants it done. This is being crocheted out of a DK weight Pima cotton yarn in sky blue, which is a light tonal. So it's blue, a light blue, and then it has some areas that are just a little lighter than others. And I am using a 4.5, which is a size 7, 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. Alright. It's getting windy again. There. Alright, the next item, I feel like last time I showed something else that I don't have here. This is what I've been working on lately. My crochet top for the girl, my girl, and then the 05 tie side tank for me. But I needed something easy and mindless and small. So of course, I picked up socks. And I did a 2x2 rib cast on 60 stitches, I believe, for a 2x2 rib here. And I just did a small rib. I went to make these short socks. And then I went ahead and just started doing stockinette stitch. And these are being knit on needles I wanted to test out that I bought at Susan's Yarn Stash, which is a store in Fishersville, Virginia. It's a lovely store. They are Chalgu, like Chalgu 9-inch circulars, excuse me, in 1.5 US and 2.5 millimeter. But the difference between these and my other ones that I have is that these are interchangeable. And it came with these tiny little ends, and then it also comes with ends that are like twice this long, maybe a little less than that, but longer. For like, I don't know, maybe sleeves. I'm not sure currently what I will use the longer ends for, but they looked cool, and I like my little Chalgu 9 inches that I have that are fixed, and so I thought this might come in handy. So, yeah. And I thought I might like using the slightly longer tips, but currently, for the ribbing at least, and starting it, I liked the short ones. And I mean, I might stay with the short ones, or I might try slightly longer ones. Anyways, so this is my little mindless knit. And this is the yarn. If you can see it. This is Funfetti. That's what I am calling this. Like funfetti cake. I really feel like the sunlight might be kind of drowning out the colors. But it's got lots of different colors in there. And dirt from sitting on the bench outside. they are light colors, but they're light blues and pinks and greens and yellows. And you can probably actually see them better in the sock. I don't know. They're cute. Very fun. Yarn should be happy. And socks are a place where I can knit out a very happy yarn and fun yarn. As opposed to like sweaters, if I'm knitting for my kids, sometimes I can get away with the fun colors, but in general, like I wear a little more muted tones, a little more natural tones, like this one that's caramel macchiato, which is still super fun to knit with because it's speckled, but it's neutral. But the bright pops of colors, I just don't really wear a whole lot. So it's fun to knit them in socks. I remembered the other project. I can't believe I forgot it. I put it aside because I'm trying to get my daughter's thing done. But I gotta run and get it because it's the So Summer t-shirt by Jessie Maed Designs. And I am almost finished with it. So, I can't believe I almost forgot to show this because I'm gonna back up. All right. It's a little wrinkled. It's been balled up. This is the So Summer shirt by Jessie Maed Designs. And as you can see, shake it out a little bit. I did a sleeve. So by sleeve, it really just means like a hem almost. So it's kind of a, I guess, a drop shoulder design here. And you pick up to do the sleeve, but then you do that double knit. You could do a ribbing instead. You could of course do it longer sleeve, but I stuck with the double hem construction that she suggests. So you pick up, you knit, put a little purl bump, you knit some more, and then you fold it over and sew it. So I have a sleeve, and I need to pick up and do the other sleeve. I have a needle hanging. And then the only thing that's left will be the neckline, which I don't love picking up stitches, especially in cotton yarn, but I think it will be okay. It'll be pretty. And I think that there's the same double knit along the neckline. See if I can get it all in the shot. Yay! I like it. I like the yarn a lot. The color, like I was saying before, I don't wear a lot of bright colors, but I like to knit with fun yarn. And this is Italian Cupro cotton that I have speckled. And it is, you know, when you pull it back here, it looks blue. I mean, it looks variegated, but it looks blue. But when you have it up close, you can kind of see there's a little bits of green and pink and like brown and yellow. And when I knit with yarn like that like each stitch has a little bit of uniqueness, it just makes for a pleasant knit for me. So this is called Speckled Denim. Yeah. I'm excited about it, so I need to get on finishing that, but I told myself I wasn't allowed to until I finished my daughter's crochet top. And you saw how close I am for that. So I'm going to finish that, and then I'm going to pick this one back up and do the second sleeve and then the neckline. And then I'm going to block it and see where we are size-wise, because I didn't pay close enough attention like I told you guys earlier, so it is not the size that it was originally supposed to be. It's a little smaller. So once I block it, we will see. It's going to be On me, it will be not as wide as I was originally planning for it to be. It's my fault, though. It's sometimes helpful to read the patterns you pay for. I mean, that's why we pay for them, right? My bad. This is the ball of yarn. It is very soft. I like it a lot. And I'm going to have a decent amount left over. Although the double knit collar will take, of course, twice as much as the regular one. So I'll still have a lot left over, I think. I just dipped into my second skein, I guess, of yarn. Yeah, for that first sleeve. So the second skein will be the sleeves and the neckline, and that's it. Well, now that I remembered that project, I am all done, and I will talk to you guys again next week. Bye.